Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. Thank you. We have the David Burnett final lot line adjustment, and what we're doing, or what he's proposing, is to adjust the common boundary line of 3 existing parcels located on East Main Street. And so after the adjustment, Lot 1 would consist of 2.66 acres and 2 existing commercial structures. Lot 1 is the location of the Dollar General and Save-A-Lot. Lot 1 is zoned both C3 general commercial and R1 low density residential. Lot 2 would consist of 0.66 acres and is currently vacant. Lot 3 would consist of 3.43 acres and is currently vacant. Lot 2 and Lot 3 are zoned R1, and the proposed new lots are served by an existing 6-inch water line and an existing 8-inch sewer line, and would comply with all the requirements of the subregs and the zoning ordinance. And so, if you don't mind, Mr. Chairman, I'll kind of come up here and show me. Mr. Burnett, if I tell it right, if I tell it wrong, just let me know and tell me where I'm in error. So as you guys can see, the back of this property line right here goes right through the back of the Dollar General and right through the back corner of Save-A-Lot. Okay? Everybody can see that? And so we will now show the proposal, and essentially you can see the original property line right here. And so what he's wanting to do then is just move that off of these buildings. Is that essentially it, Mr. Burnett?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so he's wanting to improve the situation, and I can. And so now if you'll look at my cursor on the screen, right here is the original property line. Goes like that. And now the property line is going to be back here. And it eliminates that property line going right through the back of the building, and actually gets it in compliance also with the setbacks too there. So I see no issue with this proposed lot line adjustment. Oh, and Mr. Burnett is here in the front row there if you guys have any questions for him regarding this. Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. This is the Jeff Meisenheimer request. Mr. Meisenheimer, if you would come up and tell us the purpose of your request, please, sir. Yeah, just a little bit more background information. You can see here, here's the cursor there where the location is. There are residences and businesses all up and down the that's the eastern side of North Church Street. There is residential uses here in the back. You'll see the yellow R1, so it would not be considered spot zoning. Also, the building is a house, isn't it, Mr. Meisenheimer? So, I mean, it would make all the sense in the world. Our zoning ordinance does not allow residential uses in C3, and the purpose of that is when you have a vacant lot, you don't want somebody building a residence on a good piece of commercial real estate. But this is not the case here. We have an existing house that's being used as a business, and you simply want to rezone it to turn it back into a house.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Any questions?
Mr. Chairman, if it be the will of the committee, we would either recommend in favor of or against the rezoning to the council. So this will go to the council after it leaves us, either with a positive recommendation or a negative recommendation. Yeah, so Mr. Meisenheimer, what we'll have is you will be on the agenda for the next Board of Mayor and Alderman meeting. Will that be the first Monday in October, Phyllis? Okay, and so we will have the first reading there. If it passes there, it'll then come back for the first meeting in November, first Monday again. Okay, where they'll have a public hearing and final reading. If it passes there, then it's rezoned and you can begin. I will let everybody also know that I did mail out letters to all of the adjoining property owners and did not hear anything one way or the other. Phyllis, did the city receive anything? No. Okay, perfect. I believe that's all we got for you, Mr. Meisenheimer. Thank you.
Thank you.
David Sadler he called me the other day and asked if he could come address the planning commission. I'll let you tell them about your situation and then I'll address it from there. I'll take it. I think I can take it from here, David. So R1, R2, it doesn't really matter. Daycares are a permitted use in both zones. So that's not the problem. The issue is we have what we call supplementary regulations, regulations on top of regulations for daycare centers, and we have them whether it is a daycare and it's somebody's house and they're having kids there. We also have it as a part of a church. And then we also have regulations for if they are just a standalone daycare, kind of like Wonder Bees up on the Main Street. So one of the things that I'm going to read these is the uses for the regulations for daycare as a principal use of a structure or lot. And one of the things that it says, and it meets all of the other requirements except for this thing, it says, building is located on a collector or arterial street in any zoning district, or a minor street in industrial district, or a minor street in a residential district. Property must be 350 feet of a collector or arterial. I don't believe what the proposals within 350 feet of Main Street. I believe it's a little farther than that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're coming off of Hillview.
And so, to me, I think we need daycares in this town, and I think the things that we can do to help those things along without putting the children or anything in any kind of danger, I think we should try and do. And in this instance, David, I would believe that it's far enough off of East Main Street to where it would not, the traffic wouldn't be as such. And how many kids were they?
I think they got approved maybe 20, and they can build on and do whatever. And of course, it's a dead end too. Nobody comes in and out of there.
Yeah, it's not a through traffic street.
Pine Lane, they can't get to it from the bottom. Like I said, there used to be the road down there, but that's all blocked off, closed off. There's no way anybody's getting in and out. And it's only through uses of, say 6 to 3, something like that. 5 o'clock in the afternoon probably be the latest that they'd ever be open.
Okay, this is gonna have to go,
It would have to go to council. I mean, Bruce, you have any thoughts on it, being a member of the board?
No, I've got no problem. I think it should obviously be granted for them if they can get it done. I'm for it. It's no problem.
And like I said, what David's talking about, it meets every other requirement. It's just this, it's not within 350 feet of the major street.
What does that have to do? I don't even, it has to be within 350, is that what you're saying?
That's what the regulation says. I couldn't tell you as to why.
I'm sure it's because of how busy the street is. And
Yeah,
kids
yeah.
Getting out of the street.
Well, I figured it would not want to be
it has to be out of.
Right.
No, has to be within
It
300.
has to be within, that's why I was confused, I was like, why does it have to be within 350? But I thought it was for safety, like Bruce said, it needs to be offset, but none of them are offset like that, are they?
So, I mean, I would think we could say something like, property, we could still leave this in, and we could say something like, unless otherwise designated by the planning commission. Like if we see the site plan and it looks okay, then we could grant a waiver there. So we could, with proper site plan approval or something like that. I just, like I said, I just think we need some flexibility in this area, especially for daycares. Childcare is a huge need all across the region, and I'm sure it's a need here in Livingston as well. But I'd love to get everybody's thoughts, see if they have objections or other suggestions as how we could maybe make this work.
Any comments? Well, we've heard from Bruce, and I'm gonna go with what Bruce said. I think we need it. There's always a need for childcare. And what we need to do just.
So I'm going to propose an amendment to the zoning ordinance. Just one second.
Go ahead.
So I would propose that we request that the council amend the zoning ordinance and just add this sentence to 11-215-6-3, number B, that says this requirement can be waived with an approved site plan from the planning commission. That way we don't totally eliminate it, but that gives us some flexibility in case we need to.
Okay, any questions now, suggestions? Somebody make me a motion.
I'll agree with, I'll make a motion.
Michelle made the motion, as Tommy has it stated here. Okay, anybody second?
I'll second.
Got a second? All in favor say aye, please.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Phyllis, I'll have that ordinance printed up for you.
Does anyone else, thank you, Dave. Does anyone else have business to bring in front of the planning commission? Michelle, you got anything?
Not as I know of.
Nothing? Okay, Taylor, you got anything? Bruce? Let me, everybody knows Telly, I'm sure this Telly Mullen, she is replacing,
JJ.
He's moved